Welcome to another episode of Challenge, and in today's challenge, requested by Infernothefox, I am here on Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec, here at the Complex String Test track. Basically, this was a track that was mostly meant to test the limits of a car with bunch of crazy corners, as you can definitely see from the layout. This was the only appearance of Complex String in the Gran Turismo series. It was not present in Gran Turismo 4. It was originally going to be in Gran Turismo PSP, but was not finished and was sadly left out. And though it is possible to access the track in the PSP build, it was never completed, so you're left with a bit of a buggy mess. But here on Gran Turismo 3, it does work, which is nice. So his challenge was to beat a lap time of 4 minutes and 5 seconds around the track using this, a Suzuki Escudo Pikes Peak version. And apart from that, not much else was really said, so if there is anything particular you wanted me to do, then, well, you might have, Inferno, I hate to break it to you, but you probably should have told me. Because with our Escudo, to get the best chances here, we've put as much parts as we can. You can actually put a stage 4 turbo on this thing, and it'll pump the power out to 1,826 horsepower. It's insane. I've also put racing super softs because, you know, if we're gonna try to beat a time, what could be a difficult time, we need to have the best tires on hand for maximum grip. I've also turned off ASM and the traction control, and I've also maximized the downforce to keep the car not only as glued to the road as possible, but also it helps for cornering ability. Now, one thing I actually am going to quickly do over here, this was something I was testing earlier, and it didn't quite work out the way I was hoping it to, so yeah, I'm gonna fix the settings back. Alright, there we go. We'll see how I get on there with this. So yeah, I am of course using manual. This is one of those games where I tend to always use manual. Ooh, that was not pretty there. I also extended the gears a little bit because, yeah, as you can see, it gets to speed at pretty much lightning pace. So I just gotta get used to the shifting and stuff. Anyways, so yeah, here we go. This is going to be attempt number 1 at trying to crack 4 minutes and 5 seconds around Complex String in the Escudo. I guess I really didn't have to break that early, but it was already flashing at me, so. And you know, yeah, one thing about this car in the lower gears is it constantly spins its wheels when shifting, which hurts handling. So that is one thing to keep in mind of. Alright. Good there now. Bring it down to third. Actually going to bring it down to second here. Yeah. As you can see here, you probably noticed the steering went more... When I had a lack of steering there. When this thing starts revving and it's spinning its wheels, you're very much screwed to trying to get the power down, because it'll just kind of mostly go forward. And it doesn't really like to steer. Alright, one more here. Oh wait, nope, sorry, hang on. This is the one more. Gotta get used to the shifting here. Oh boy. Or the shifting times, I should be saying. Hey, come on. Stop spinning your tires now. Put the power down. Jeez, it takes like going nearly 200 miles an hour for that to happen, which is a bit concerning at times. Alright. I'll leave it at second. Oh god, no. Oh, this is the one really tricky spot here, is these hairpins. Thankfully, on the regular layout of the track, you start from the I guess, I don't know if it's thankfully, but you know, in this case at least, you start with the sharpest of them and then you work your way to the longest of them. So every time you go to the next one, you can, because it's sharp, it's not as sharp. You can take more speed around it. So now this one I can definitely stay at 3rd gear for sure. Even though I mostly did that for the last one, but you know. All right, power it down. God, this thing goes quick. It really does. Oh God. Oh boy, here's gonna be an interesting section. Gotta be careful. I'm trying to be careful here because this thing just fucking goes, and you know I don't want to end up in the grass. Down the second here. Ooh, I definitely hugged the inside there, and now we got a little bit of straight. It should help. Okay, down the 3rd. Ooh, I might actually be able to do it on this first run. This isn't a perfect run, but I think this thing has so much speed that it's definitely got a good shot at it. Oh, that was a little late. I knocked over a cone. My bad. Thankfully, this isn't a license test, so it didn't fail. Oh, this is going to be close, I think. All right, here I know I can stay at. Let's go down to 3rd here. All right, punch it down. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I think this is already a good time. Flooring it, and 356. 356.1. My God. Okay, I wasn't actually quite expecting it to go under 4 minutes like that, especially on the first run like that. But yeah, technically that means we've beaten the challenge, and that's the name of the old save that I have here because I don't currently have my save in this. So let's quickly fix that. There we go. Thunder, much better. So yeah, 356.1. Again, I don't know if Inferno wanted me to leave it stock, but if he does, I can always come back to this and try it with a stock Escudo. But for now, I'm going to consider the challenge a success. 356.1. I've beaten the time that was asked of me, so I'll take it, and I'm going to be leaving this open for, you know, not just for shots, but also so I can take a thumbnail. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's episode. If you want to leave a challenge, leave it down below in the comments. It does not have to be just Gran Turismo. If you want to take a look at the game list that I have, take a look. It's going to be in the description down below, and I'll also pin a comment to do so. You can see all my entire game list there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, if you want to join my Discord or submit something to highlight reel or donate to Patreon, I'll also pin that in the comments as well, and it'll also be in the description. So again, thank you so much guys for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.